Hey there, you beautiful weirdos watching from wherever you're hiding out today. Picture this, it's a clear blue sky in rural Kentucky. No clouds, no planes, nothing. And suddenly, boom, chunks of raw, bloody meat start plummeting down like some twisted biblical plague. People are ducking for cover, horses are freaking out, and two brave souls actually taste the stuff and swear it's mutton or venison. You're not hallucinating. This insane meat shower actually rained down on March 3, 1876, in Olympia Springs, covering a 100-yard stretch of farmland. Scientists later figured it was probably vulture vomit. Yeah, those birds circling overhead got startled and barfed up their lunch at 30,000 feet. But here's the dark twist. No one ever fully explained why it happened exactly then, and locals were scooping it up for days. If that doesn't scream March is cursed, I don't know what does. But wait, it gets way stranger and way more international. What's up, everyone? It's your host right here at Weird Facts FL, coming at you with that Sunshine State energy, even when we're globe-trotting through history's darkest, wildest corners. Today, we're cracking open the month of March and pulling out the most bizarre things that actually went down. From sky meat to death penalties for smooching, failed dictator takedowns, and tiny nations flipping off superpowers, you're in for a ride. These aren't your textbook snoozers. These are the obscure, real-deal stories that prove March has always been the unhinged wild card of the year. Buckle up. Let's rewind all the way to March 9, 1562 in Naples, Italy, back when the bubonic plague was still lurking like a bad ex that won't quit. City officials, panicking over how fast the disease was spreading, decided the ultimate public health hack was banning kissing. Yeah, you heard that right. Public displays of affection, straight up punishable by death. Couples caught locking lips on the street could be executed on the spot. It wasn't even about morals. They figured saliva was spreading the Black Death faster than rumors in a Florida beach bar. Naples turned into the world's least romantic police state. Dark humor alert. If only they had Purell back then, right? But hold on, because March love stories get even deadlier. Fast forward a few centuries to March 18, 1937, in a tiny Texas town called New London. Kids are sitting in class dreaming about recess, when, without warning, the entire building explodes in a fireball that lights up the sky for miles. Over 300 students and teachers gone in seconds. The cause? A natural gas leak nobody smelled because the school had switched to odorless gas to save money. One spark, and boom, deadliest school disaster. It was so horrific it changed safety laws forever, forcing that rotten egg smell into gas lines nationwide. Those poor kids never saw it coming. Jump to March 13, 1943, smack in the middle of World War II. German officers Henning von Tresckow and Fabian von Schlabrendorf cook up Operation Flash. They sneak a bomb disguised as 2 bottles of fancy Cointreau liqueur onto Hitler's personal plane during a stopover in Smolensk. The detonator's set, the plane takes off over freezing Polish skies, and nothing. The cold temps in the unheated cargo hold freeze the whole thing solid. Hitler lands safe and sound in Berlin, clueless. The guy who survived more assassination attempts than Florida has gators almost got taken out by a faulty booze bomb. Now picture this wild ride on March 9, 153, a 4-acre island off Nova Scotia called Outer Baldonia declares full-on war against the Soviet Union. The nation was just one guy's fishing shack and a sarcastic declaration of independence that bragged about the right to lie, gamble, and stay up all night. A Russian newspaper took the joke seriously, slammed it in print, and boom, the island's owner fires back with an official declaration of war. Tiny Baldonia versus the mighty USSR. The Soviets? They completely ignored it like it was spam mail. Feels like something straight out of a Florida Keys fever dream, doesn't it? March 23, 1965, aboard Gemini 3, astronaut John Young smuggles a corned beef sandwich into space. Yeah, you read that right. While orbiting Earth, he whips it out mid-mission and shares it with Gus Grissom. Crumbs floating everywhere in zero gravity, nearly jamming the controls. NASA was not amused. Young got chewed out, but that sandwich became legend. Pure Florida man in space energy. Rules? What rules? March 3, 2007. 170 Swiss soldiers on a training exercise get lost in the pouring rain and march right across the border into Liechtenstein. Liechtenstein's government, they just shrug and say, hey, it's happened before. Most polite invasion in history. March loves chaos with a side of comedy. So there you have it, the month of March, history's favorite chaos gremlin. Meat showers, death for kissing, failed bombs, and space sandwiches, it's all real. Mind officially blown? Hit that like button, subscribe for weekly doses of bizarre global weirdness with that Florida flavor, and comment below. What's the craziest March fact you know? Drop it now. Maybe it'll make next year's episode. Until then, stay weird, stay curious, and remember, March is coming.